Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just under 64.5 cents. Today was a good day for XRP. It was a good day for the entire crypto space. It was a green day. But I'm not going to get excited around the price of XRP until it breaks 70 cents. And I think that can happen in the coming days. It's funny how people are giving up on XRP when the bull run hasn't even fully started yet. You know, I understand why people are giving up. They're watching this crypto and that crypto popping off right now because I think we're at the beginning of the next major bull run. And when people see that, they're wondering, why is XRP not moving? You got to remind yourself, XRP tends to move last. But when it moves, you want to be holding XRP because it moves very fast when it takes off. And if you've been holding XRP for any period of time now, why would you give up now? You made it this far. The finish line is now in sight. And look at 2024. It's shaping up to be one of the best years in crypto we have ever seen. XRP Community Alert. Only 2.7 billion XRP, less than 5% of the total supply remains available in the market. With limited supply until Ripple's next escrow release, the opportunity to purchase XRP is narrowing. Remember, Ripple often reacquires a portion of XRP upon release, ensuring even less is publicly available. Act fast. This might be your chance before the next cycle. Now, when you talk about limited supply or scarcity when it comes to XRP, people always laugh. They're like, yeah, right, there's 100 billion tokens. But I have a working theory around this because the next thing they always like to do is fall back on that escrow. They're always like, well, Ripple will just dump more on the community. But this is my working theory, and like I said, it's just a theory. Brad Garlinghouse said custody, it could be the next big thing in crypto. Ripple recently acquired Medico, which is a custody firm. What's XRP built for? Cross-border payments. In the future, banks are going to want to be holding XRP. Companies are going to want to be holding XRP. Countries are going to want to hold XRP at their central banks for cross-border payments. I think all that escrow is going to end up in custody at Medico at some point in the future for the biggest financial institutions. What's left out on the market can be sitting at a very high price. Most likely retail would be priced out at that point. But that's my working theory around the escrow and where XRP can go in the future. Plus, how XRP could possibly be scarce at some point. What's your opinion, though? Put it in the comments section down below. Institutional trillions are on the way in the crypto market. XRP and Bitcoin are the only assets with legal clarity. Bitcoin ETF will bring trillions to the market, pumping the biggest bull run ever in history. Well, I didn't realize that Bitcoin had legal clarity. When did that court case happen? Because I think I missed it. Oh, yeah, that's right. It never happened. XRP is the only asset with legal clarity. And that gives XRP the upper hand here in the United States for all the banks to utilize XRP and RippleNet technology at some point in the future. But right now, we're still held back here in the U.S., thanks to Gary Gensler. But it looks like they want to get rid of him as well. U.S. Congressman says SEC's Gensler should be fired in 2024. This comes from Warren Davidson. He even goes on to talk about the congressional action to hold the SEC accountable for its corruption Additionally, he linked to the news article highlighting an SEC administrative court scandal. You know, if Gary Gensler was fired right now, all of crypto would go parabolic. Because right now, crypto is at a point where no one knows which direction to go in because there's no clear path forward. Because Gary Gensler is not trying to give crypto a path forward. Instead, he's working with Elizabeth Warren and that anti-crypto army to hold crypto back here in the United States, and at the same time, he's holding innovation back as well. That's why we're watching all these other countries go very big around crypto, because they want to become the next crypto hub. They want to steal all that innovation away from the United States. But like I said, at some point in 2024, maybe even Gary Gensler will be gone as well. Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit could end any time. Hold your XRP strong. I don't think that's going to happen until February. But you definitely want to be holding XRP once Ripple and the SEC come to a settlement. The day that happens, XRP is going to skyrocket in price. Institutional investors will reduce volatility in the crypto market. And I've been saying this for a while. Once the institutional money gets here, we're not going to see these big pullbacks like we're seeing now on crypto. And people are still saying in this next run-up, XRP is going to hit $10 to $15 and then pull all the way back under $2. I don't think that's going to happen either. We're also starting to see everything push towards utility. And if utility kicks in, and that's really going to push the price of XRP. But that volatility, I don't think will last in crypto once the institutions get involved. XXX typically run together. That's not true. XRP and XLM tend to run together. It just so happens today, all three X coins were running at the same time. But there's big news around XDC as well. In fact, I'm going to do a video on it later today. But it is nice to see the market green for once. New Swift advertisement moving the value of the world economy. Swift already tested CBDCs successfully for cross-border payments. Swift 3 to 5 working days. XRP 4 seconds cross-border payments. Swift is outdated. XRP is the future. I believe XRP will totally take over Swift, and imagine what that high volume will do to the XRP price. You know, XRP only has to capture like 5% of Swift's business, and we are going to be looking at a 3-digit XRP. But nobody wants to wait 3 to 5 working days anymore. That's why everybody's pushing towards digital money and digital payments. They don't want to be waiting days and weeks for their money to show up on the other end. That's why Ripple will always be better than Swift. Now there's this. It started failing over 50 transactions per second. That's coming from XRP Maxis, not me. And that's a failed horribly performance. But this is not what happened with the XRP Ledger. It was what was happening on the XRP Ledger was more of spam. Repeat after me. The XRP Ledger is not a UTXO chain. The XRP Ledger cannot support ordinals or their inscriptions. Projects that mint ordinals on the XRP Ledger are nonsensical spam. And there was even articles on this later, like we see here. And prominent XRP Ledger developers weighed in on the situation, with the chief technology officer at XRP Ledger Labs dismissing the project as nonsensical spam. Ripple's Neil Hartner noted the suspension of the XRP Ledger inscription mint, but transaction spamming persisted. West Wind, on the other hand, expressed gratitude for the unintentional stress test on the XRP Ledger mainnet due to fake inscription transaction spam. The XRP Ledger has not failed in any way. In fact, the XRP Ledger can handle 1,500 transactions per second and has been tested at that rate. David Schwartz recently said they even changed it to do 3,400 transactions per second, and that they can tweak it to handle a lot more than that. So there's no problems with the XRP Ledger, but that's all the FUD right now as well. So what's the most important lesson you've learned as an XRP investor? I scrolled down. Most people said patience. And that was one thing I learned. And the other thing I learned was to ignore FUD. Because there's a lot of FUD out there. And if you're new to crypto and you don't have those diamond hands that you can hold through anything, you might be convinced to sell too soon. And you got to really understand what you're holding when you're holding XRP. Another thing I learned is that I should always do my own research. Whenever I see a news article, before I share it with you, I give it hours. Because I don't want to bring you misinformation. I want to bring you the facts. And that's what this channel, I always show you the facts. Because anybody can make up anything when it comes to crypto. We see it on a daily basis. The Bitcoin maxis, they share a lot of misinformation with the crypto space. Like when they're trying to tell you that Bitcoin's the freedom coin and that there's going to be a whole new economy that runs side by side with the US economy, where Bitcoin is the only currency accepted. And, you know, they're always trying to tie Bitcoin into the new financial system as well. That's why it's important to talk just about the facts. Because if you look at the facts, you can see where XRP is going to be a year from now or 2 years from now. The US dollar, on the other hand, I don't know where that's going to be a year or two from now, because things are even picking up around that as well. So 130 nations move towards CBDC, US dollar at risk. Now, I think the U.S. has to create a CBDC. They're not going to have any other choice in the future. Every single country is going to have the CBDC, yet here in the U.S., we're still going to be running on fiat. That makes no sense to me. And I think the U.S. is even going to work with Ripple and XRP in the future. I think right now they're already building in the background with the Fed. But I'm not 100% sure on that, because here in the U.S., you know, we have so many different things going on right now. We have pro-crypto politicians on one hand, wanting to push full steam ahead with crypto. Then we have an anti-crypto army. We have an administration that only cares about creating a CBDC. Then we have people fighting back against CBDCs. And everybody's just talking right now, and no action is being done. That's the problem in the U.S. Everything moves at a snail's pace. That's why I even said when it comes to regulations around crypto, they're going to be handed down from the World Economic Forum, or we're just going to adopt MiCA regulations or somebody else's regulations when it comes to crypto. Because nobody could agree on anything here. We have too many people fighting different battles to get anything accomplished. But if the U.S. does not create a CBDC in the future, we are definitely going to be left behind. I'm just hoping they don't use it to enslave all of us. Gold hits highest closing price in history. You know, everybody always talks about cashing out their XRP or cashing out crypto. You know, cashing out into physical gold is another option. I'm not sold on digital gold at this point, is what I'm saying. I like the projects around it, but I would rather want to hold that gold in my hand. Because gold, I don't know where that's going to be a year or two from now either. I'm thinking we're going to see gold-backed currencies all around the world. And if that happens, people are already saying that the U.S. is going to want to confiscate gold from the people once again, like happened back in 1933. That also ties in with the XRP buyback as well. But nobody knows for sure where we're going to be. But you could see the events lining up for XRP. And that's why I said, anybody rushing to sell and so focused on the price, you're going to be selling way too soon. If you continue to hold XRP long enough, you're going to see some very high numbers for XRP. Because Brad is literally going after all the money. And I think we're going to have a very exciting 2024, and I really look forward to that. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.